sit. If I'm getting like long queues though, I usually try to stay like in warm up. I usually just do deathmatch.
Yeah, deathmatch is quite good, I think. Maybe if you also do something like try hard FFA, this is also pretty nice.
Like a custom game.
Yeah, there's a custom game. If you go on all games, just usually you can search it. Just click all games. Yeah, right there. This is the one. There's nobody there, but yeah. If you get a good lobby, yeah, if you get a good lobby, if there are actual players, like maybe just someone playing there, then you can join. If not, then just do deathmatch. Or there's also something what's called Vaxta, good custom game too. You can just shoot moving targets and practice your aim this way.
Okay. What about Aim Arena? That's probably more for like hit scans though.
Aim Arena. Well, it's
like just for like practicing like moving targets. That's something I really struggle
yeah.
with too. Is like when people start like crouch strafing, especially with like Kiriko or like Ana. Like I have a pretty hard time hitting them. So
Yeah, that's Aim Arena. Just the classic one. It's similar to Vaxta in my opinion. You can do either of those. In Vaxta though, I believe you can even play with the movement, the chaoticness of the movement. Yeah, how they move left and right, or maybe strafe more or less, and it's also showing like the accuracy in all of this. But yeah, Aim Arena is also fine. If
okay.
it's either I usually prefer deathmatch over Aim Arena because you
can use cover.
yeah, you can use cover, and you're also getting used to situations under pressure because people are actively shooting you here. It becomes better for you to practice. You're getting used to all of this shots and pressure on you. Because why people a lot of times mess up the aim is because they're stressed when someone is shooting them. That's why I wouldn't say it's like a lot of times really effective for most of the players to even practice something like aim trainers in something what's called was it like aim labs or something where they're shooting the dots. You know, it's not as effective for most of the players.
Okay.
That's why.
So if I'm a projectile player, I probably don't need to use aim labs at all then.
I wouldn't bother. Yeah, I would just do deathmatch, or I would do Vaxta. I'm gonna write down the code for you. If you just in case you haven't tried this out. So it's gonna be in the document which I'm gonna send you. So it's gonna be your warm up. Yeah, usually it's fine if you do just 15-20 minutes warm up before your game session. You do Vaxta, try hard FFA, and that should be good. It's always the we prefer doing something like aiming versus the shooting versus real targets, just because like I mentioned, use cover. You also getting used to situations under pressure, so
more realistic kind of.
Yeah. Because aiming in Overwatch, especially in a game like Overwatch, it's mostly not about your mechanics, it's about your position and decisions. If you're able to stay at the right spot, you're able to time your pressure right, maybe use abilities correct way, it should be much easier for you to aim. It's not just purely, just clicking on the target. Yeah. Even from mechanical perspective, by the way, if I'm on 90 angle, if I'm attacking kind of perpendicularly from where my team is going towards where my team is going, I'm making it easier for myself to aim on the target, because target is going to be de-strafing against my main core, against where my team is going. So for me, it's going to be a straight line. I'm just going to be clicking their heads. It's going to be pretty easy for me because they're not strafing against me when I'm positioned on the good angle.
Oh, okay. So that's the same as Hanzo, because that was assuming you know Arge, obviously, right? He was
Yeah.
like the main like person that I followed like for like trying to learn Hanzo. And that was one of the big things I learned was like if players aren't aware of your position, they won't try to strafe against you because there's obviously not a reason to. So
Exactly. Yeah, this rule applies to any character. Yeah, with Hanzo, you just have much more burst, so it's, I think, better to be more sneaky, unpredictable with your angles, because what matters is not how many shots you hit on the Hanzo, it's just the quality of your shots. If you hit one,
right.
let's say 5 good shots on in the head, you probably won the fight. That's what matters. And it's kind of can transition to Echo in some way too. You need to just mostly be precise with your engagements. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another thing.
Yep.
For playing Echo, would you say with the DPS pass or like the heal passive now, I don't really have to worry about my healer comp. Like if I have like Moira and Alari, for example, like where I'm getting no ranged heals, would you say that doesn't really matter anymore, or
It matters. Let's put it this way: if you have more mobile characters to stay with you, something like Mercy, maybe even Kiri to help you out is better. But it's let's put it this way, for now with the passive it's a little bit easier for you to be self-sufficient. It's just still with the right supports it's more beneficial, I think, to play Echo, like mobile supports usually. Yeah.
okay?
That's why your hero pool should be adjustable. Yeah, let's put it this way, long term you can adjust depending on your comp. Okay. Okay, think about verticality which you're gonna use. Try to kind of go forward as much as possible with this, so you set up short sideline.
Uh,
Yeah, see if there's possibility, basically. If there's no, then... this is good. That high ground was decent. Okay, there's good verticality. Started here, and maybe you can get a kill from there. Nice. This is great. Okay, and we continue. Probably try to... You can even be more creative there, maybe. Wait for the... On the left side here, you also have this balcony in the middle. It's up to you. Just make sure to time your pressure right, yeah? Mostly when your ball is going in. Yep, good timing there. This is fine. Good timing. Okay, I can set up the pressure one more time. Right.
ah, shit.
I'll still get a kill.
Ah,
So see, in this
yeah, I forgot they had
case,
hit scan.
you might even... I'm thinking maybe even going backwards is like fine at this option. I mean, not backwards towards the team, but kind of see if there's opportunity for you to retake the high ground, then use that, maybe get one more kill. If not, then reset.
Like there, for example, I could have gone back like, or not like on the other side maybe.
Yeah, well, it's
Or would you
fine.
say it's too...
We'll review that later. I think for now, just focus on do what you did at the start. Continue using those high grounds as much as possible. So yeah, it's easier. Okay, this is closer one.
Ah, we lost our ball.
I still can be sort of winnable there. Yeah, if you get the cast, maybe. Right. Guess is low. Nice. Nice patience with shots too. Yeah. This is good.
Thank you.
Yeah, zone out. Okay.
Wait, alright. Our Moira's hiding up there.
Yeah, you can take different angle. You can start on the left and middle. Just your own. This left angle is pretty good usually. I like this one too. Once your team is in... Oh, it's
shit,
slightly
I fell.
late there. It's okay.
Where's our Moira?
See if somebody's isolated at this point. Maybe get a kill and then reset this stuff. Like this gas. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, have to reset at this point.
A little bit slow.
Ball is pretty fast with all disengagements. He goes in and out. So yeah, you watch out for
I have
him.
to try and time it with him, but
Yeah.
can't always do that. Okay, no, she's full health. I was gonna say if she was low, I could help kill her, but
fine.
Ah,
Okay, I think
I should use beam earlier.
yeah, the she was half HP. I think would be good. Maybe would have killed her there.
I'm always just worried about I'm always like lenient to even target Kiriko because she can just swift step out or like Suzu herself.
Yeah, this is
It's a
true.
lot of damage.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. It's just sometimes if there's no option for you, yeah, you're pretty low on resources. I mean, your HP basically. Yeah, you can use your cooldowns just in case, secure your life, at least. Okay, good. Find out the targets like Cassidy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Get the cast and probably should be winnable there. Yeah, you should just get the nice. Right. See who you can copy. So win this. Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
Where's he going?
Nice.
Ah. Ball booped her around.
Nice, good. Just clear the rest.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I think if you keep doing this, it should be alright. Just slightly more timing the pressure with your ball. He's a little bit more in and out, kind of, just a little bit fast with engagement. So watch out for him. We should be okay.
All right, and that'll just come with time too, because obviously I gotta like think about the stuff I'm doing now, but
Yeah,
when I do it more, I'll be able to incorporate it faster.
Exactly. And even here, see, I already kind of said two things. Maybe, yeah, set up on verticality and pay attention to your ball or like monkey here. It's already two things. So maybe in your actual practice later, just try to break it down for you even more. Just one thing at a time is usually ideal, I would say. If you can, two things is also possible. But, you know, if you ever notice there's autopilot problem, you kind of a little bit too overwhelmed, then break it down always. It's fine if you have less things to pay attention to. Okay?
Would you say left side or right side's better here?
Honestly, both
Either are.
both are okay. Yeah, it just depends on where your team is attacking at this point. I like both. Okay, this works. Okay, just be careful with where you're gonna go with verticality.
Oh no.
Okay. Good
Oh,
kill.
right.
Nice. Yeah, this is good. So see you setting up the short sideline. And you're doing quite a lot of bursts from there. They do not even expect you to. So see what are your options. At this point, it's usually stay on the right side, I would say. But the left side is also fine. Just a little bit easier to scout here. Yeah, it's a little bit easier to shoot you out first. On the right side, you have more cover options, usually. Yeah, from here. Mm-hmm. Oh, this guy's isolated. Oh, again, yeah, hilarious.
Very isolated, holy.
Yeah. And there's no Suzu. There's TP maybe, but okay, then. Okay, that's fine. Yep. Yeah, basically, but use this top right high ground, then you'll be fine.
Greedy.
Get long range sightline. You see that as soon as you
Yeah,
use that, you just get him
He had the
punished.
advantage.
Right. Just go up there. Just stick to the plan. Up there, set up, fight. Set up, fight. Set up, fight. Once.
Got it.
Mhm.
Probably just back up here, right?
Yeah. If somebody's
primal.
isolated, yeah. Okay, this is primal. Okay, you can push in even more. Yeah, there's coalescence.
I gotta break this lamp. Or pylon.
Nice. Yep. One. Nice. Yeah, usually if you win 2 or 3 fights in a row, usually actually have an advantage as ultimate, so it should be okay third fight, even though the picks are on... Even though the enemy is getting picks, it's just fine for you to abuse the fact you have better ult economy, kind of use them. Yeah, good kill.
Copy. Try to save them.
Can work. Farm your ult.
Yeah. I'll try to get out.
Yeah, fine. Were good fights overall. Just reset.
I can just die.
Yep. Yeah, all good. You repeat the same process. Try to go around. I think the left side is okay. You can try right side as well, but the left side is a little bit better against the hit scans, in my opinion. You're not getting affected by them as much. Like, they got a Larian soldier, so the left side is like, alright. You can maybe push the Reaper out as well. Okay, this works now, though. Yeah. And this works. You got an advantage. Close sightline on soldier. You just gotta beam there.
I didn't want to use my... okay. I was trying to be greedy and save my beam, so I could go...
It's okay.
Beam down everybody else.
Treat it the same way as, like, if they use cooldown, you can kind of use your own. Usually it's okay. Like, you know, you trading one cooldown for another. It's like, it's alright. You don't have to be greedy. It's okay. Well, we did quite good there.
Still won.
Yeah, I think this looks pretty decent overall. I think if you keep playing just like that, using verticality and making sure you time your pressure, I think there's shouldn't be a problem for you to get the plat, to be honest. With all this gameplay. It looks pretty good. Yeah, at least from what I see in the... Yeah, I've seen at this rank. So it's your rank is what? Gold 4 at this moment?
Gold 4, I think, yeah.
Yeah, gold 4.
Unless I went up to gold 3. I went on a win streak last time I played.
Yeah. So it's definitely this on average here. You doing much better. Yeah, you're doing much better than average at this rank. So it should be okay. Let's see. I'm thinking what we can do next. Well, we can potentially, because we got some time. Maybe we can discuss other characters a little and just take a look at those, or we can continue do one more game. Just one more and see if there's anything to apply. But I think, yeah, what do you wanna, what do you prefer?
I'd say a second character, just so I have like a backup. I think I have like, you said you have like notes written down stuff too, right?
Yeah, I'm putting notes as well. Yeah.
I think I have a good understanding of like what I can do to improve in my games on Echo.
Okay. Let's maybe do quick summarize on Echo. No, I mean do quick summarize on Echo first. What we got so far.
So first of all is using high ground. That's the main thing, and finding just like short sight lines with the high ground, or just short sight lines in general, and also timing engages, like with my team, like when they're pushing in, and also what was the last one? I literally just thought of it.
It's about the timing.
Timing.
Yeah. Okay. So you fight when your team's around, yeah, or mostly that just situations. Yeah. It's let's put it this way. Yeah, the second situation is always when somebody's killable, and that might be depending on two factors mainly. Yeah. I think one is if something is isolated. If somebody is isolated, this is good. Yeah, you can fight them usually. Or if target is low on resources, kind of HP, for example. Yeah, HP, for example, you see them. Oh, they're pretty low, yeah. Let me fight them. Make sure you're not sacrificing your life, though. Make sure you stay alive. But mostly it's a good reason for you to start doing something active. Yeah, you see the target is low. Yeah, I would put it this way, yeah. Because usually we'll be getting those high grounds. You will be fighting, yeah, you will be getting verticality. And then you just kind of gotta know when it's good reason for you to give up the high ground. Yeah, this is our main point. We set up and then fight, set up and then fight. Yeah, what's good reason for us to give up the position? It's just when our team is fighting, when something is killable. This is when we doing something, applying pressure. Okay. Yeah. Maybe do you have any questions so far about the Echo?
Well, let me think. I'm trying to think of like scenarios that like would be like tricky to play Echo in, basically.
Yep.
When would you say is like I should swap when I'm an Echo? Like if like if they have like double hit scan or like anything like that, would you say if like nothing's lining up and they have hit scan, would you say that warrants a swap on Echo, or is she one of those characters where it's like you don't really need to swap off if you're doing fine?
Okay, I would say this is the case.
Because
This can be the case on any character. First, you ultimately can
well,
play. It's mostly gonna be based on your performance. Let's put it this way. If I'm thinking, am I getting enough value? Usually, it's you want to solve the performance first, and then second idea I usually say you need to pay attention to is not the enemy comp, but
but
your
our
own
own.
yeah, your own comp and the map as well. That's what I would say. If you know that you have pretty decent comp to play with, and maybe they got a lot of hit scans, but you got dive and you playing a vertical map, well, there's nothing stopping
Well,
you from playing Echo.
okay.
Yeah, so it's mostly this. This is how I would suggest to think about the swaps. We can discuss this even more potentially just in the future. Yeah, give you more examples. This like all the Steamcom stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna write it down potentially, maybe for the next time. So it's just Steamcoms, swaps when do that, when not. But for now, you can follow this main idea. Yeah, think about your own strengths first, and second, only after that, you will be thinking about the enemy comp as well. But yeah, it's always
Okay.
first your performance, then strengths of the comp map, and then yeah, enemy. Any other questions?
Uh, no, should be good.
Okay.
Uh, what character would you say would complement Echo best? Because I
Mm,
can
mhm.
realistically learn like any character on the. I would say probably like Hanzo,
Hanzo is
but
good. Yeah, long
I
range
don't really.
scenarios. Yeah,
Yeah. Uh,
because Echo is overall more about diving, just more about mobility. She has a little bit of everything, yes, but she mostly about closing the gap real quick from long sideline to short, and then doing a quick burst, and this is what most dive characters do. Something like Tracer, they get in quickly, get out. Something like Genji, get in, get out. With Echo, being specific, like for her, she's quite strong with verticality. So this is what
okay.
you paying attention to. But the main trait for her is she's dive character. Hanzo is more of a poke character.
Poke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, more longer range. Of course, he's not like a Widowmaker, Redefire. You still take shorter sidelines compared to the sniper, but yep.
Like mid range. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We can take a look at
Uh,
whatever. Just we have some time, so yeah.
okay. What about Genji? Would you say
Genji, you can. It's just with your pool. Let's say if you mainly play
I
Akko,
would?
I don't think you
Yeah.
have to. Like, if you're comfortable really playing Genji, then it's okay-ish. I would just say maybe a Genji if you really want to play him. Then more in a brawl scenarios, but mostly he's dive character anyway. So you just he's gonna be with those comps where it's Winston, where it's you maybe got some of what maybe Bolt, Doomfist, all of this. Yeah, the mobile characters overall, he's quite good, and Echo is similarly good. It's just there's some nuances to those characters. Yeah, Genji's a little bit faster with engagements, kind of in and out, a little bit stronger at the short distances. He's staying at the short distance longer compared to Echo, but the idea will be the same. It's up to you. You can be
Okay.
playing, if you like dive characters, you can be playing him a little bit more in scenarios where you got more brawl team going, like more short range team going as well. That's what I would say.
What? So what about if I do mix it and I go like Echo and then I could do like Sojourn or Soldier, just because maybe like Soldier, just because he's like easy with his aim. You're literally just tracking them. It's
Mm.
not like it is different from Echo though, so that would
hmm
in the short term like kind of mess me up. But I don't know.
I would honestly, yeah, I would stick to one type of aim as I mentioned, like maybe, yeah, in your, well, Surgeon is a little bit of a mix. She's more about this rail, as we mentioned, but having something like, let's say, Akko Genji Surgeon to me is alright. You're gonna be playing Surgeon in more poke scenarios. Genji, you will be playing in either dive or brawl scenarios, Echo, just mostly about the dive. Sometimes you can play her in the poke as well, in poke comms, but yeah, this is just overall fine pool. In Surgeon, well, you gotta learn this little bit of rail, how it works, because it's hit scan, but it's alright. I don't. It at the end of the day, it's all your preference. What do you wanna play? Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'd say probably sojourn then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, for now, I'm in the hero pool. Is it fine if I say, yeah, for your long-term practice? So you're gonna be practicing what, Echo Genji Surgeon in this way, or how you wanna
Uh,
approach it?
Echo, sojourn, Genji. If we're running like hard dive, I'll probably go Genji. But if we're like, I mean, either or.
Yeah, yeah. So it's, yeah, we can discuss it later as well a little bit more additionally, like, because there's quite a lot of theory involved in team comms, but for now, yeah, let's stick to this. Maybe if you got any questions later, actually, or if you're not confident what character to play and when, you can send me question, send me on Discord, and I can answer it as well. There's no problem.
Okay.
Yeah, for now we can do this. Okay, Surgeon, well, you got any replay? We can take a look.
I
Oh
think
yeah,
the replay I sent you. I think
yeah, that
there's a
one.
little bit of sojourn gameplay, but not much.
Yeah, we can take a look real quick. Yeah, at least to give you some ideas. Let's see. Okay, I'm screen sharing, I believe. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know why I love the game, but let's see. No bunny.
I should turn off my stream.
Yeah.
Ready for battle. Ready for
Mm-hmm.
battle.
Okay, so we started. I think it started around there. Yeah, was Cassidy, and then we swapped to Surgeon. I think it was on defense.
We're in this together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Defense first point. Yeah.
Yeah, let's take a look. So I'm not gonna pay attention to team comps or anything, talk about all this stuff. It's just purely more, again, fundamental approach. Yeah, we can do team compositions later. Because you always want to solve the performance first. It doesn't... Comms, adjusting, depending on the comms, it's not gonna matter as much compared to the performance. So, yeah, maybe starting
Yeah.
with your position. What are you looking for with the Surgeon usually? Any thoughts?
High ground cover, like somewhat longer range angles that I can like sort of poke them from,
Right.
and maybe like charging my rail off like the tank if they're playing like not a shield tank.
Sure, it can be. It can be, yeah, it can be this. Okay. So it's just some to compare Echo and Surgeon. Yeah, what we got with the Surgeon is just mostly the only difference for you with her is that you not taking as greedy angles because you don't have as much of a mobility. You do have it, but it's just you cannot maybe flank as much. This is one. So
Right.
I'm gonna put it down there. So it's we not flanking as much. Okay, it's more leaning towards those 90 angles, like I mentioned. This is one, and second, you take instead of short sightline, you take long sightline. But verticality is similar. Verticality is similar on Echo and Surgeon because of the way you can use a slide. You can always go up somewhere. It's always nice if you got the maps with some sort of verticality, which is here. Yeah, it's fine. You just missed the verticality there, but you know.
Yeah, I messed up the jump. I forgot there's like a part sticking out there because
Yeah.
you could do like the if you like time the jump right or something, you can like hop a little bit higher or something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, if you just like press the jump right away.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. I think the intention was fine though. Yeah, overall, taking back the high ground was fine early pressure later. And then, yeah, so see... okay, we get to shoot this Bab. Right. Get him out eventually. Okay.
This was, yeah, I killed the Mercy too late. I meant to go in earlier before she started the res, and then it's too late and she got it off and I died.
I mean, well...
That's a little bit committal though. I probably shouldn't have...
You almost... well, you kind of did it as soon as possible, actually. Maybe you could do it sooner to deny the res. Well, sure, but...
If I was looking out for it, yeah.
To
I
me,
realized too late.
to me, let's put it this way. Yeah, are we able to still use verticality and use our long range angles when we apply pressure here? Yeah, how would go about it? Yeah, where should it be still then? Because to me, why it might be risky is that we're getting so close, and there might be lower chances for you later to do something. Yeah, so I'm
Right.
thinking, yeah, what should you be doing here then?
I honestly I don't really know other than just like keeping high ground and applying pressure.
Yeah, I think it's mostly it. Yeah, you either stay here, and I'll keep applying pressure. Some of these guys over here, long sideline verticality. Maybe go here as well. So see, your first idea, I think, should be find ways to use long sideline with verticality, all of this, and apply pressure from there. Maybe if you see the mercy, fine. Maybe if you're not, well, then maybe you'll be killing the fire at least. Might be a little bit risky. I think you did it almost as soon as possible, but this kind of getting close to me, why it might not work as well, even though they don't res is fire getting closer to you. Yeah, what if this happens? Again, your disadvantage. Doomfist, well, he's committing, but potentially can punish you as well. At least there's a fire, pretty big threat. Short sideline, you're more uncomfortable. You're not like Echo in this case. With Echo, I think this would be a fine play, actually, maybe. Yeah, it would be okay.
Right.
The Sojourn is hard there. So I would just keep the sideline on the high gun there. Let's see. We got the high ground, sure. It's usually a little bit shorter sideline when you're charging your rail because of the projectiles, but once you got the rail, you can definitely play even longer, like more of a Ash with a maker range.
What is the distance on the rail? Is it like 25 meters before 30?
Yeah, I can
Something
tell
like
you. I
that?
can tell you exact. Let me see because it's changing. This is
It
this.
is about ash range though, I think.
Yeah. This is this is the life. Like I was really bad at remembering the numbers, but I'm good at knowing where the information is. I just can be okay. I know because I can say intuitively. Like I can always say intuitively how it feels, but to be accurate. Okay, I go on the website and there's what it says. So railgun. Whenever you do it. So first, okay, damage per second. This is not important. Maximum spread. Each projectile generates. Oh, if you're talking about, so it's a damage, a fall off. It's starting from 40 actually. Yeah, that's why.
Oh, 40, wow.
Yeah, that's why I was saying it's more of a way to make it. It's more by the feel, right? But I don't sometimes remember exact numbers, so it's just always 40 to 60. 40 to 60 your fall off, and it's pretty long. It's pretty long range.
So it's like in between like soldier and widowmaker somewhere.
Yeah. It kind of feels this way always. You, as long as like again, because this number it should be intuitive to you in the game. You never know. Oh, this is exactly 40 meters. It's really
Right, so
tough.
you gotta feel for it.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm
Okay.
saying like more. You feel intuitively. Okay, this is more of a widowmaker sideline. I'm more comfortable with my railgun. If I'm using just normal, so it's a if I'm using my normal fire, then I gotta be slightly closer because this is projectile. It's gonna be harder for you to hit a 3 to far range. So yeah, it's stuff like that mainly. Okay, let's keep watching. So apply pressure. Yeah, let me see. There are a few things as well, maybe like your E. Well, it's been alright so far. The okay, using the rail, shoot. Long sideline on the fire in a way, kind of mid-range. Shoot someone from there, right? Actually, what's your thoughts on your E? How do you usually use that?
I was literally just gonna ask. I'm like, it really depends. Usually to like deny an area just temporarily if I need to either rotate or I just need them off that area. Could also be for getting a kill. Like if I know, especially if I have like the high ground, I can just drop the E on them, shoot them with like the primary fire, and then just rail them. They usually die. But it is a pretty long cooldown, so I don't know actually. Like I kind of just use it whenever.
Yeah. Okay. Because so far it's been alright. He's just only here. It feels a little bit maybe not as ideal. It's still okay-ish, but okay. I think too many ideas for you to look for. And the basic, okay, let's say the main idea is always going to be if there's a big pressure from the enemy team, you see them really active, committed pressure, then use your E. Okay,
Okay.
think about it like a May wall in a way. Okay, so if I'm thinking about the E, so I'm just gonna write it down. Yeah, E usage. Okay, if it's like a May wall, if we use a May wall right there, what's your thoughts?
Well, it blocks off the area.
Yeah,
We
it blocks
can't
off the
access
area.
that.
Yeah, true. Is it important to your team now, right? Can
No.
they... Right. Okay, so see, because the idea with the wall, it's always split something, yeah? I'm trying to split somebody, maybe they committed, and then I wall them off, and then I shoot them, because they're split. This is good. Or maybe I can just wall this off and shoot somebody else, and now you cannot shoot anybody, so there's no point to deny. Yeah? That's why I always say, oh, committed pressure,
Okay.
and then you can deny the area, yeah? The placement... there are a lot more nuances, but at least for now, just treating it like, okay, if they did commit, then I put it somewhere, and then they have no choice. Yeah, I kind of put behind them, and then they have no choice either to deal with my team and me, or deal with this placement here, which is gonna be behind them, and go back and constantly be damaged by it. Yeah, so you have to be more. Yeah, as I mentioned, placing it more behind in a way. So this is one option mostly. Yeah, like use it like a Maywall. Does it make sense? Maywall analogy? Yeah, or
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
that makes
so I'm
sense.
gonna phrase
So
it this way.
we're also saying is it's more worth it to hang on to the ability rather than just to pop it for pressure.
Yeah, so mostly, yeah, because you can do
Mostly, yeah.
early pressure. You can do early pressure. Let's say I can so E in the spawn, but if I'm confident I can get it back for the real fight, then it's fine. That's what it matters. Just for the real fight, make sure you get it back. That's it. If you using it to poke at the start, fine. Just farm in ult charge, get it back later. You can use it later. And another thing is gonna be just getting a kill, and that's what you've been doing with the Doomfist there. You've been using it on them. Yeah, so it was pretty good usage, so we'll see. I started the pressure. There's committed pressure as well, but they're quite low, so you can just kill them. You can use the E and try to kill them, and maybe the placement can be a little bit better, but still, the idea is good. Yeah, getting a kill, you can do it no matter what. Okay, so this is a second usage. If you get a kill, then sure. If somebody's low, why not? Okay, let's watch a little bit more. So this E, maybe you can wait a little bit longer. You wait for committed pressure. Maybe let's say Tracer commits, and then you place it on something, yeah? Maybe just place it in the BOP, like while this Doomfist is in. You place it here, maybe slightly a little bit more in. This is behind the
Split them,
Doomfist.
right?
Yeah, this is splits them, and you do more pressure because it's similar to Maywall. You split somebody, you do more pressure towards the target which you did split, yeah? And this Baptiste is not able to heal up this Doomfist then, which is quite nice here. Well, are we getting a kill with this? Yeah, it feels like trying to... Well, the intention is okay in this case. They're quite low. Maybe you can try. Yeah, you did the lamp actually, so maybe it's, you know, it's alright. Low sightline here on the right. Probably can get the high ground. Yeah, that's what it feels like. I don't need to unnecessarily put yourself in the risk. Okay. It's the end of the fight, so sort of okay-ish. Left high ground is fine. And see here, this time, when you're in a poke phase, you can actually throw your ability in a way. So like now, you can just throw in your E, and you'll get it back later, by the way.
Okay. So like that, but like a little bit earlier.
Yeah. Now when the real fight is about to start, you don't need to use this to see there. I think. I think you need to. Let's see. What would be a better option for you? So well, it's sort of your Maug is over there, and then you place D behind the Bash in there. Now what's your thoughts? It seems. From what your team is doing here. It seems like if it's a May wall here, right?
I mean, I could pressure like the BAP out of his position. get him to like run out of there. But
Hmm.
I don't know.
Because I think for overall this is okay-ish, because once your team is kind of in place to pressure the Bastion, I can kind of just place the C behind him and see he's constantly affected by my team there. Just maybe because you can even prolong this E a little bit longer, maybe let the enemy in even more and then use it. Maybe it can bring you more value, but this is not too bad, I think. Yeah, the way you placed it, yeah, just behind the Bastion, he gets damaged quite a lot, almost dies there. You did force the Mercy ultimate is the part of it, because the Bastion is low now, but maybe if you do it slightly later as well, or also even better, maybe let them in even more. But it was not too bad in my opinion. You
Ulting from low ground, yeah.
Yeah.
Very greedy. Yeah.
Definitely need the high ground there. And you don't have, always have the short sideline here, so you're getting killed for it. You need some sort of verticality, long sideline.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Here, got the verticality. E, little bit. Well, if you know the fight is about to start, make sure it's not like greedy, like lazy, and we don't just want to throw it in. See who's committed the pressure, yeah, when the fight is about to start. So maybe this guy's walking, this Doomfist is in, place E behind him, or maybe this Fire is committing, maybe I place the yeah, splits something, yeah, because this is not poking E anymore. We don't have time. You're gonna take the fight pretty soon. Stuff like that, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, does a little bit make sense, or any questions?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Just high ground, longer angles, for like everything else, and then for E, use it to split people, or use it to like not really isolate a target, but like maybe. Well, I guess I could use it to isolate a target, but like, yeah, just using it to like split people and secure kills that way.
Yeah, I think mostly it's gonna be about that, yeah. Mostly it's like to contribute to your team fight, like a May wall. Use it to the scene this way, and you're gonna be splitting, yeah. So this is what we mentioned, yeah. Usage to split enemy. Okay, split. And if you get a kill, of course, if somebody's low, I think this is good reason, maybe they're less than a half HP, you keep shooting them, use the E on them as well. I think it's usually a good reason. There might be some exceptions because Overwatch is pretty complicated, but at least we're getting those main directions with what you need to do, which you can apply anywhere. Yeah. And this, you can apply it in any game, and so it's easier, yeah. And you exactly know what to work on, so there are not too many things you're focusing on. Like you mentioned, with autopilot, it's really difficult if you have too vague, too like general things. Yeah, now you can just pay attention to what we mentioned today. Pick one thing, practice that, and then move to another. Yeah, you just need to build the habits. You need to build the habits. Make sure you execute those automatically, because top of 100 players, they're not thinking about all these concepts in a game. They just mostly apply. Yeah,
do it.
Yeah, they just do it. But they do it now because they did put an effort. They did work on all these concepts one step at a time. And I can relate to that as well. When I was getting top of 100 in back in Overwatch 1 consistently, and even now, it's just one thing at a time. When I've been working on something, it's one small thing to fix, then move to next, and then move to next. Maybe we're gonna go back to previous concepts sometimes later, but it's fine. Yeah. There are actually a lot of ideas. Let me write this down just for later. I'm gonna write down if there's ever a problem with autopilot still. This effective practice, I can share a few more advanced tools with you. Okay, so I'm just gonna put it in notes, just in case if you're gonna have this problem still. But for now, if this suggestion, which we mentioned today, is gonna work, then good. If not, yeah, then more advanced tools for the next time might spending around 25 minutes on those.
Okay.
Okay, so it's deal with autopilot, and also for the next time, practicing something